It's your girl Chanel and Luffy. Say hi, Loof. Say hi. What is Aspire with Drip? It all starts with understanding who I am and what I am looking to do with my life. And that's such a loaded statement, what I want to do with my life. But I have a very simple and easily digestible answer to that. I want to inspire and aspire to be the best version of myself in every aspect of my life. And that is what drives me on a daily basis. If you don't already know me, my name is Chanel Drip. Those who have met me before my music career know me as Christina. And I started making music around 5 years ago when I was in a deep depression around COVID. And my normal creative outlets didn't work anymore. They were not helpful. And it was suggested to me by my best friend, hey, why don't you try rapping? It's essentially poetry on a beat, which I ended up doing and ended up absolutely loving. And I have not stopped making music ever since. 5 years later, here I am. I learned that being a recording artist was not the highlight of my life. I learned the highlight of my life was creating safe spaces for other creatives to come together, to collaborate, and to learn, and to grow. I am a very big believer of the apprenticeship model of working and learning, where it's very hands-on. We're working on things together. You're getting that real-life experience of what it would be like to hop on a track with someone, to produce a song from scratch to finish, to problem solve, conflict resolution, all of that jazz. And over these past 5 years, I've had several opportunities to perform on big stages, to be in big studios with individuals. And the one thing that has helped me through it all was being in that room at that moment, being on that stage at that moment, absorbing, taking in all of the knowledge. I was grateful enough to have people around me who could help guide me in the right directions and how to deal with situations. And I'm sitting here thinking how invaluable that experience is and was for me. I dream and aspire for nothing more than creating another safe space for other individuals to grow in a similar fashion. So, I created Aspire with Drip. And it was really stemming off of a project I started with my phenomenal choreographer, Corey Allen. And I told her, Corey, I have a vision. And this vision is to put together a dance team that we can build up, that we could create from scratch. Individuals who had nothing but a dream and wanted to be invested into, because I want to invest in them. And that's exactly what we did. We held some auditions. We found some lovely ladies who were looking to enter the dance industry. And voila, Drip Dolls was born. In Drip Dolls, we had, many rehearsals. Anyone who's worked with Corey Allen knows that woman wants perfection, which is exactly why she's good at what she does. When I tell you the rehearsals, we're on it, conditioning, we're on it, like, she saved me through several shows. And I'm like, hey, I want to make sure as we're working with these dancers, we're investing in the dancers, because that's the most important thing to me. I may not be Beyonce. I may not put you in the Toyota Center yet. However, when you're here, you're going to leave better than where I found you. So we start sending the dancers off to be trained. We send them off to some dance classes. We start sending them off to learn and teach be taught under different choreographers. And they expressed to me how grateful and important those other teachings were. The fact that I was able to offer them the opportunity to train under somebody else, that I'm able to cover these opportunities that they may not have been able to themselves. That's what I do it for. And it's not just for dancers. Shortly after, I realized my heart really lies with musicians. I love musicians. I love creatives. And I know how in your head you can get about, man, does this sound right? Do I look right? Am I moving right? And I took a step away from the stages to really dive into my artist development. I've been developing artists for the past 3 years of my life, and have learned a lot of cool tricks and tips. I've learned how to work with different personality types, how to inspire, and also how to let go when needed. The biggest thing that was important for me when I created Aspire with Drip was creating a safe space for artists to feel like they can grow and learn something new about the industry while giving them real life examples of what that would look like. What's an example of this? So I'm spearheading a project with 2 other amazing students at Prairie View, Kay and Onyx, shout out to y'all. And it is called PV Off the Hill. It is a project where we got together several creatives. We got together digital artists, producers, rappers, and singers to come all together on a track and to put out a project produced solely by students for students. And the process has been challenging. It's had its ups, it's had its downs, but people have been stretched in ways they have never been stretched before. They are dealing with things that they've never dealt with before in the industry. A lot of these individuals haven't even been inside of a real studio. So giving them access to a mic like this, BandLab, we're literally cooking up on a mic in BandLab. You know what I mean? Getting them used to what is it like to rap into a microphone, to see the interface. Some of them wanted to learn how to create beats on their own, so we're connecting them with other producers so we can work together as a team. And y'all, it has been amazing. And I'm like I'm looking around, right? There are a bunch of creatives, and the youth and the youth and their excitability breeds so much life in me, because I'm looking around in a room of creatives who did not know this is where they'd be at. They'd be making music with dope people. Half of them didn't even know that they could take their artistry seriously. We are a safe place for creatives to come together, to learn how to work with one another, and to be productive in the industry. I completely understand that the entertainment industry is quite a bit confusing, a bunch of smoke, a lot of mirrors. However, here, what you can leave with is experience with something. I know you have that something. And I know we bring something. So why not merge it together and make something happen?